Well. It seems Japan decided to play a game of geopolitical chicken and ended up looking like a deer in the headlights. After weeks of puffing out its chest over Taiwan, Tokyo just attempted the most pathetic, clumsy backpedal I've seen in years. And China's reaction was basically a diplomatic eye roll. So Prime Minister Sanae Takaichi gets up in front of Parliament and tries to put out the fire she started. Her brilliant move? To say that Japan's position on Taiwan hasn't changed from the 1972 communique. Are you kidding me? That's it? That's the genius play? She just conveniently ignores the part where she threatened to get Japan's military involved? The entire reason for this crisis? This is next level diplomatic gaslighting. It's like punching someone in the face and then saying, I assure you, my fundamental position on nonviolence remains unchanged. It's not just dishonest, it's insulting to everyone's intelligence. She's treating this like a PR problem, not a full-blown diplomatic meltdown of her own creation. Let's rewind to November 7th, the day this all began. Takaichi, in a moment of what I can only describe as delusional grandeur, suggested that a PLA move on Taiwan would be a survival-threatening situation for Japan. That's the magic phrase that would let them unleash their military for the first time since they got put in a permanent timeout after World War II. Seriously? A survival-threatening situation? Did she think China was going to invade Hokkaido next? She wrote a check her country's military and political will couldn't possibly cash. And Beijing knew it. So how did Beijing respond to Japan's pathetic attempt at a do-over? With pure unadulterated contempt. Foreign Ministry spokesman Lin Jian didn't mince words. He said Takaichi was still prevaricating. That's the fancy diplomatic term for lying through your teeth. And that China absolutely does not accept this. I love it. No subtlety, no room for interpretation, just a brutal public shutdown. China is treating Japan like a child who was caught with their hand in the cookie jar and is now trying to claim they were just inspecting it for structural integrity. Beijing isn't just asking for retraction. They're demanding Japan publicly admit it's screwed up. They're holding all the cards and they're going to make Tokyo fold. This isn't a negotiation. So, what have we learned today? We learned that if you're going to threaten a superpower, you better have a plan for what comes next. Japan had no plan. They bluffed, got called, and are now trying to pretend they never even sat at the table. It's embarrassing for them, and frankly, it's dangerous for the rest of us. Maybe next time, they'll think before they speak. But let's be honest, they probably won't. Let me know what you think of this diplomatic train wreck in the comments. And if you enjoy watching political incompetence get called out, hit that subscribe button. You won't want to miss what comes next. Until next time, bye.